We can't afford to eat eggs as crate is now 10,000 naira. Tinubu should call a meeting, Benue ex-governor Suswam. And now to the news info. A former governor of Benue State and serving Senator Gabriel Suswam has lamented that he cannot afford to eat eggs in his house amidst the current hardship in the country. You cannot afford it. A whole senator cannot afford it. Okay, now what will common Nigerians now say? The senator, while speaking on Channel's TV program, stated that a crate of egg that was less than 1,000 naira is now 10,000 naira. A crate of egg that was less than 1,000 naira is now 10,000 naira. So it means that me and you can't afford to eat eggs in our houses. I left government for almost 10 years, he said. The president should call a meeting not just on economics. People cannot transport themselves to their offices. People cannot afford to feed their families. Nigerians have been facing economic hardship due to policies implemented by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I really just wonder how they expect people to eat with the cost of living. Everything is expensive. Proteins that are important for your children to eat, that everything has gone up. The egg that we are managing now has also gone up. What do they expect us to feed our children with? It is getting really, really bad. And they need to do something very urgent because before it turns out of hand, because what is this hardship? We've never had it this bad in our country. This is like the first time in history that the economy is so bad. It is really, really so bad that even rich people are complaining about how hard it is. A former presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP in the 2023 general elections, Peter Obi, had noted that the worsening economic situation had resulted in increasing acute hunger, hardship, poverty, income inequalities, and other socio-political issues under the Tinubu administration. Obi had added that this continued to fuel mental health cases in the country. Also, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar had also lambasted President Tinubu and his administration, saying the president was not bothered about the growing hardship and he was daily drowning the material well-being of Nigeria. They don't care. Yes, they do not. They would rather donate money to things that are irrelevant than do what you're actually supposed to do in the country. Things are hard. People cannot afford to transport themselves to work. The salary they are collecting is basically for transportation. You can't, before you remove your feeding and every other thing, your salary is gone. So what are we saying exactly in this country? It has gotten so bad, so bad, and they need to do something about it very urgently. Atiku, a former presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2023 general election, had knocked Tinubu over what he described as a haphazard and disingenuous approach of his administration to fuel subsidy management. According to Atiku, the haphazard and disingenuous approach to fuel subsidy management by the Tinubu administration has been the reason Nigerians are in the current economic. According to Atiku, the haphazard and disingenuous approach to fuel subsidy management by the Tinubu administration has been the reason Nigerians are in the current economic crisis in the country. Yes, so the country is in shambles right now. They really need to do something about it before it gets out of hand. We can't afford to buy protein for our children. We can't afford to afford things. People are using their salary to transport themselves to work. And it has really gotten so bad, really, really, really bad. Mark Komolaiwadi says, what really gave me concern is the way people that have embezzled and looted Nigeria's treasury are complaining bitterly. If they are doing like this, what do they think poor masses will be going through now? Yes. If the rich are complaining like this, if a politician is complaining that he cannot afford to buy eggs, what about us, common Nigerians, the poor masses? What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? If politicians are complaining, if the rich are complaining that they cannot afford to buy eggs, so what about us? It is to tell you the extent of how things have gotten so bad, and this man does not think that he should do some decisions that would at least make the country a little bit better, a little bit conducive for us to stay. Charles Onjua says, I hope it is true, but it is not. If not for Nigeria, he should have been in jail for years now, but he still have the freedom to come out and talk nonsense. Especially all these politicians, they've embezzled money. They've done the same thing that Tinubu is doing now, but now they are complaining because they are not seeing anything from their administration. Uh-huh. Victor Chukuma says, don't worry, federal government will share eggs very soon, Abi. If you have issues of rice, they will share rice. Now it is egg. Maybe they will share eggs to everybody now. That is if it reaches you. Ezekiel says INEC and those corrupt judges should call a meeting, not Tinubu. If they know how they impose them on innocent citizens, they should reverse it. It is too late for that. How are they going to reverse it? How do they plan on reversing it? They can't. They cannot. They just put a whole country into a big mess because you decided to compromise yourself, because you decided not to have integrity. You helped somebody to rig election to enter, and now look at what everybody is facing. Look at what everybody is going through because of your selfish decision. Prince Pascal said, what Nigeria seriously needs now is a peaceful separation. The union has done more harm than good. The separation will encourage healthy competition, growth, and rapid development. The mutual respect will still be there. Thanks. Maybe that is what we need. To separate peacefully. Igbos should go their way, Yoruba should go their way, Hausa should go their way. And then we will learn how to manage ourselves, how to grow ourselves individually, because right now as it is, things are not working. It is not working at all. Etiquette says they speak out in public as if they truly have the nation and the poor in heart. All we ask is to return just 5% to the society what you've taken from the nation. Exactly. You people are pocketing money for yourselves, but you don't want to do anything in the country. At least, if you are even stealing and picking money for yourselves, at least try to do something in the country so that the people will say, okay, at least they are doing something. But no, you are not doing anything at all. You are just converting all the money for yourselves, for your families alone. It is so selfish. At least try to do something in the country before you pocket. Though, we know you are stealing funds, but at least try to do something and then pocket money again. But let the country enjoy benefits of the fact that they are paying tax. We are paying tax, but we are not enjoying. What is it? You people go to other countries and see how things are done in the country, but no, you will not bring the same thing, the same development to your own country. Emma Christopher says egg will soon become a campaign palliative for Nigerian politicians. Yes, so because if people cannot afford egg again, they will start using that one to buy people in again, to make sure that they use that one to buy people to vote for them again. They'll start sharing eggs, they'll start sharing rice, and then people will not be able to think and say, these people, they are always doing the same thing, I'm still not going to vote for them. But no, once they give you egg, you go and sell your vote again, and then the suffering continues again. I hope we really learn our lessons in this country and know that these people do not care about us one bit. They do not care about us. I hope we've learned our lessons, and come 2027 we will do the right thing. Even if they try to rig it, we will take a stance and say no, enough is enough. You cannot continue to put the country in suffering, and then you are enjoying alone, your families are enjoying alone, and we continue to suffer because this thing is getting out of hand. It is really, really getting out of hand. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.